Good evening everybody. Happy Friday one and all. I hope you're doing well this fine Friday. Ready for the weekend, ready for lots of gold making. Hopefully everyone's all set and got lots of auctions on and is going to make lots and lots of gold. Oh, Wallon straight in there. How are you, Wallon? Thank you very much for your 2 months in a row. Thank you very much. And here comes Oreo as well. And good evening, Nix and Marsburg as well. Thanks both for stopping by. Let's just move my windows across a little bit. I've not got enough. Are you coming to join in, Oreo? I can hear you meowing. Let's get your camera on. There we go. Mallrat and Dado, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've had good weeks so far. Ready for the weekend. I might have to wait for Oreo to go back. Looks like Cookie has jumped off the sofa as well. I'm all abandoned now. All the cats have left us. Let's turn your camera off again for the moment, Oreo. There we go. So, things today. Well, obviously we've got the mailbox. See how things are. Catching up watching Wednesday stream. Alright, excellent. Are you hearing an echo? I shouldn't have anything else turned on camera-wise. Audio-wise, I've just got the microphone is on there. And then I've got the desktop audios there. I'm not sure. How's everyone else finding it? Is there an echo? Rattled the treat bag. Well, they should have had their food. So they've probably just gone off to eat it. Good evening, Mushy. How are you? Bit sharp today. Seems fine. Okay. A little bit. I'm not sure why that would be. I haven't changed anything since. Unless Windows has done something strange on me. We'll have to see. Well, see how we go on. Let me know if it's unbearable, and I might have to turn off the stream and have a look. Since the weekend, it's just different. Oh, right, okay. You open a web browser, but also the Twitch. Ah, right, okay, Dado, thank you. Good evening, Itsy Mrs. How are you? Like a muffler is missing. It could be my EQ hasn't been quite set up. I did have quite a few different settings. I had a compression as well as I think I had a noise gate on as well as part of the compression, which I haven't gone through and set up yet. So we'll have to see how that goes. Yes, you've spotted sub badges. They've been implemented. I hope you like them. You just posted some data in Discord. Oh, okay, Mushy, thank you for that. I'll have a check on that later. So we have different badges. We've got the white one for the first one, and then we have the pink for up to 3 months, and then blue for 6 months, and then is the one I've got, which is 1 year, which is this one, which is the gold one. Oh, and Stephen, straight in there with the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Here's some chef's hats. Thank you very much for your support. Let's see those in the chat. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Alan. I think they've turned out quite well. Obviously, I'm reusing the icon there. Oreo was around. Both cats are here. If I move... Hold on, let me turn on Oreo's camera. You can see his tail just flicking there in the distance. There he is, just off camera at the moment. Have I seen my spreadsheet enchanted? Let's have a look at this one. Cookie hunting. She's on the sofa behind me, just at the top here. They've got their cat toy that they're kind of like eyeing up at the moment. Let's have a look at the spreadsheet. Oh right, excellent. With the actual formula inside there. Very nice. That's very useful. With lots of precision on the numbers. Thank you for sharing that one. You can edit the WoW ID. Right, okay. Well, thank you for that. I'll have a good pick over it off stream, I think, to digest it properly. Wowhead ID for all professions. Oh, right. Arthurs, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Make sure I haven't missed anyone else coming in there. And Deboting, how are you? Did I miss anyone else? Let me have a look. Yes, I think I've got everyone. Okay, so let's have a look at what we got. Your Umbra Shards are now 333 gold. Wow. Really? That's crazy. Is that basically based off of your Tidespray prices? Managed to sell another 2 Sinisters. Excellent, Arthurs. I haven't checked on my leather in a while, so we'll have a look. Let's go over and check on Samadan's mail first. See how things are there. Creator281, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going to go off and check. Where's the steps from here? Let's go for a bit of a swim. If we can get our Brutosaur out of the steps. Hold on. There we go. There we are. Get ourselves back up. Over to the mailbox. It has changed slightly. Like I said, the EQ needs tuned. Yes, I think so. I'll have a little fiddle and see if I can get the EQ settings back to how it was. Although I was considering upgrading to the Rode Procaster mic, which is an XLR mic. That's something to think about. Only from exactly from low to top. Enchanting's the real struggle, is it? Right, okay. Oh, that's a shame. It's a tricky one. The margins do seem very tight on them. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got in the mail for tonight. Oh, we've got a few sales. Let's have a look. Okay, 97 in the mail. Okay, so I did pick up. I got these earlier today. Honourable Combatants Plate Arm Guards. I picked them up for 250 gold each. So I'm going to disenchant these for Veil Crystals. The Veil Crystals are like nearly 600 gold for me. So I'll pick up those and see what else we're left with. There we go. There's a big dino below my bum. Hold on, let me have a look. Yes, there is. Where has he gone? Oh, I've dismounted for the moment. Gorgor68, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Dark Green Gent, good evening to you too. They are tight, but you found Shatter the Purple to Umbra, Mass Disenchants the Braces, still very good. Excellent. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. So we've got our first 50 mails. What do we have here? Swamp Fish and Chips, some Sinister tailoring gear, Black Mage Weave gear, that's good, Quick Navigation, Mongoose. So we've got some good mix of food, enchants and tailoring here. Now the past couple of days I have done a couple of cancel scans on my enchanting. I've got some extra purchases here, let's pick those up. Let's clear those bags out. And then some nylon thread, this has come from Erfen. So we'll take those as well. There we go. Eldrazi, good evening to you. How are you? Right time for the mailbox? Exactly. We're just going through everything at the moment. Just going to get the refresh on the next lot of stuff. If you're a dual crafter and not prospecting, currently you're doing it wrong. The gems for the bot rings are all selling for like 1k. You have a few hundred of each. Very nice deboting. I haven't got dual crafting yet. I should really get that on another character as soon as I can, but obviously I've still got lots of other stuff to do. So, oh wow, 85,000 at the moment. Gorgon, thank you very much for the subscription. Very kind of you using your Prime there. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Here's a whole load of chef's hat. Thank you very much. My chaps isn't just covering the total gold. Is it really? Oh yes, I see. Okay. Let me think about how I could reposition that. So total gold is down here. Maybe if I just move the window up slightly, we can see it just there at the top. There, thank you for the heads up. There we are. Oh yes, congratulations, Wallon, on the affiliate status. If you haven't already, let's try out my command. See if this works. Did that work? Did I spell it correctly? There we go. Shout out to Wallon. He's just started streaming. Go follow fellow Goldmaker. Very awesome. I haven't been able to check his streams too often, unfortunately, whilst I'm working, but go check out Wallon. Another UK guy, so very much recommended. You sold 4 Sinister, but price was below 1.9k. Okay, so do you still get a decent profit on that one? TSM building from classic upwards, blank profile by... Thank you, Samadan. No problem at all, Wallon. Glad to pass on the love. So 85,000 we have in this first lot. Quite a few enchants, quite a few Sinister gear here. So that's quite nice to see a lot of Sinister gear. Some Mondazi who sold there. Pact of Haste there. Okay. So a good mix of things. Tailoring, enchanting and cooking. So let's take those sales. And then we'll look at what's on the other page, the last few. This is Mailbox since Wednesday night, yes. The only real difference here is I have done a few cancel scans on my lunch break. So I have made sure that I've kept on top of the market a little bit more than before, perhaps. Let's just close that down and reopen it so that when it refreshes, it doesn't automatically go open. We'll close that down. Accidentally sold 6 boots for under 1k, but your crafting cost is like 400 luckily. Well, that's alright, so still I would consider 600 a good profit still. Definitely. No, I don't often do cancel scans. I used to do it quite a lot in Legion with my enchants. Wow, okay, another 63,000 on this page. So we had 85,000 in the last page and 63,000 on this page. So that's really good for the last 3 days. More enchants. So this is a lot of enchants here. So this is where I have done quite a few cancels. Well, not quite a few cancel scans. I did a cancel scan or a repost every morning, and then I will go on my lunch break and I'll do a cancel scan then. I've only done that, but it seems to have worked. And obviously we put more enchants on, because last time on Wednesday we upped the amount of enchants we were putting on, and that's obviously paid off as well. So really good boost to enchant sales here. Really happy with that. Happy Friday, Daniel. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. How do I bring my TSM with to work? Because I can use the TSM Premium, I can sync my profile between 2 different computers. So all I have to do is back up. TSM automatically backs it up in the cloud, and then I can... when I go over to there, I can just resynchronize the latest one. It doesn't have to be completely the latest one, but as long as it's got all my groups, I'm alright with that. Told you to up the enchants. You did, Nix, and I think it's been long overdue, because they're really working out well at the moment. So really happy with that. Let's just turn off Oreo's camera at the moment, because he's not around. There we go. You should get the profit. Well, I've probably bought a few things off you in the time as well. So... let's have a look. 63,000. Let's take all of that. So 85 plus 63. That's a good amount to be happy with. What's that? 8 and 6 is 148,000 total. Here I am still needed. Of course, Darkwing Gent. Okay, so let's have a look at that lot. There we go. You got some enchanting mats you need to use, but you're not an enchanter, so you've got to wait until you level up another character. Yes, having another character. I mean, you've transferred over your monk, I believe now, isn't it, Arthur's? So you're certainly getting the characters over to Shadow Song. So in terms of looking at that, what I think I would do is I'm going to go over and just do a quick cancel scan now of my enchants and see if anything else needs to go on, and then we'll do a restock. So in terms of things, there's a few things that are about to expire in 12 hours. I'll take those off. And then we'll run a cancel scan on just the enchants. We'll run a castle scan on everything. We'll do Old World and New World at the moment. That character is Alchemy and Herbing. Excellent. He's level Enchanted Tailoring to 120. Yeah, I'd certainly recommend it. 600 Veil Crystals. Wow, that's a lot. And the 2,000 shards. So you've got a lot to use there. Okay, so we've got a lot of things here that we have been undercut on, or that we're going to post up post up at a higher amount. So we'll go through all of these. Probably don't want to. Yeah, I might as well. As we've done it, I'll go through and do them all. Lots of undercuts. Okay, so once that's done, 83, I'll just sweep these off. Because enchants are quite cheap to relist, thankfully. It should be easy enough just to take those off. And then we'll go through and repost those on. Let's take those cancels. Let's open all the mail. There we go. Hey Molin, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Pending your OCD, it won't actually cancel all of them. It should be, I think. There was a problem before, earlier, with not cancelling everything. Same here, all undercut. Oh, right, okay, Dano. Right, let's do a quick reload. I mean, obviously this is prime time. Just coming up towards 10 o'clock on a Friday, so people are going to be busy doing things towards the end, maybe, of some people's play sessions. So I might be able to capture a few sales before everyone turns in for the night. Had to cancel 157 this morning. Oh, okay. I didn't realise it was actually a problem for a while, but I haven't done any cancel scans. I haven't noticed the problem that we used to have, so maybe it's just my lack of experience in it at the moment. We'll have a look though. Let's post everything back on, see how it goes. Doing a cancel scan on your enchants. You had to craft 12. Okay, so that's good. Are you coming over, are you? They both twitched their ears towards me, but they're not interested tonight. I'll leave them to their rest. Been busy trying to get your goal making stuff reset up. Excellent, good to see. I'm just going to repost everything ourselves. Right. All these prices seem okay at the moment. At first scan. Relative profits of varying amounts. So let's post those back up. Yeah. The longest you had to do 2 to 3 consecutive cancel scans to get them all to fall off. You've not been cancelling recently as you started heroic raiding. Okay. I used to get that ages ago with TSM, but I had assumed that they were fixed. But you never know. I'll keep an eye out for it though, see if it does still do that. So, having posted those back on, let's just check our auctions. Yeah. Let's do a restock on what we have. Now, I did do a restock earlier this morning, so... Oh, okay, there is quite a lot to restock on. So, let's go through... I think we could probably do all of these. Black Mage Youth Headband, do all of that. Yeah, okay. So let's gather up the things we need for this. Enchanting, tailoring, and cooking. Some things from the auction house, some things from the vendors. Have I really not got enough arcane dust? Let's have a look at the task list for this. See how much everything is. Alright, okay, so buy from vendor. Let's do that first whilst we're here. Go through that. Reopen it up. There we go, and then we can buy there. Buy from auction house, we've got a few bits there. Bolts of Mage Weave, it looks like you're saying for that. Let's go through that, shopping, and scan all of those. There we go, then we can move that across again. Okay, well I missed a whole load of stuff here. You always have to open close before crafting. Okay. You basically just scroll one click every second. Okay. I just shift click an item in my bags in the shopping window. No, I haven't had the shift click problem. I want to cancel them all without a scan. Okay, it's Vamps, thank you. I'm going backwards up the messages here. And I'll see how that got on. Okay. This morning when you asked for my enchants, you meant for you to link it so you could have some made. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, Arthurs. Amok, did I say hello to you as you came in? Hopefully I did. Sometimes crashes on a few lines and you have to pick up the undercut price. You don't go slow at all. Maybe it's just the auctions haven't cancelled all of them without the scan because you don't care about the deposit costs. I mean, that's fair enough. That's sometimes easier to do it that way. Auction house does not capture it all in one go. It seems with TSM. Okay. The chat goes a bit fast today. Yeah, it really has gone fast today. Well, it's amazing. Is my realm the same as real time? The same time as real time? How do you mean, Marsba? My realm time is... what is it? 21:53 here. So yes, that is my real time at the moment. There we go. Okay, Deboding, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And you 89, how are you? Welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we're going to buy a few of these things. Arcane Dust seems amazingly expensive at 15 gold. Normally my average purchase price is 1 gold 83. Yeah, GMT, rest of Europe on CET. You going to come over, are you? No, you're going over to the curtain. So Arcane Dust, we could pick up some of this. How much do we actually need? Arcane Dust. We need 14 of it. So there's things we can disenchant for Arcane Dust. Thank you, Eldrazi. So he's not on Realm time. I'm 1 hour ahead. Okay, so yes, if you think of Realm time in terms of like... so is EU on CET time? Is that right? Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to buy these other things first. The Greater Planar Essence. And the Bolted Mage Weave. You going to come over? There we go. Okay, so just Arcane Dust to think about now. How can I easily get Arcane Dust? Because this price is quite prohibitively high. So you're 22:57 now, just like your server time. Oh, okay. So I'm 1 hour behind EU. Yes, exactly. There we go, Oreo. You get some loving for joining us on stream. Now, one of the things I miss from TSM, this isn't quite working yet, is the crafting search. Because I would like to be able to do Arcane Dust and search for things that I can disenchant for that. But it says invalid search filter Arcane Dust. Unfortunately. Oh, what did I miss there? Oh, Canadian TV, thank you very much for the host. How was your stream? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome everybody from Canadian TV's stream. Welcome, welcome. My name is Samadan and I make my gold with professions tailoring, enchanting and cooking, along with my trusty sidekick Pierre and Oreo, and Cookie in the background, who is off camera at the moment, but she's over in that distance over there. Stream was awesome. Excellent. Good to hear, Canadian. Doing very well, thank you very much. Looking forward to the weekend. Just chilling out at the moment. Check tailoring for Bracer from that expansion. Maybe some of them are cheap to make for Dust. Yeah, so what expansion was Arcane Dust? I can't remember. It was a while ago, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Was it Wrath? Okay, end of Classic. So what we could do is I would look up my tailoring. I'll go to the standard window and I'll look up Bracer. So we'll have a look here. Classic WoW developer, love your name. Thank you very much for the follow. You lose track. There's been so many expansions, exactly. Karazhan, Black Temple. So if we were to look down here at Cataclysm Patterns, Death Silk, Frost Mage Bracers, no, we don't want something of those. Netherweave Bracers. That comes into a disenchant chance of Arcane Dust. So a Netherweave Bracer there would cost me 1 gold 55, and my chances of getting Arcane Dust are 1.93. So that would seem to be the thing to do. Bolts of Netherweave and Rune Thread, I would say so. With Nether anything, Netherstorm, Outland. Okay, I see. Seems to be a drought of Tidespray linen on your server. It's kind of stopping, slowing you shoveling and posting 340 BOEs. Do you have any advice what to do with such a drought? Is go out and farm it if you can find a 2x4 farm. I believe, where is it on the map? If you're Alliance, this area here is supposed to be good for a 2x4 farm. I think it's that one. But I've not done one myself yet, so I can't comment exactly on it. You went to making leatherworking bracers. Yeah, that's the problem with it, isn't it? Pay people 80% market price. Okay. Or you can make netherweave pants. Yeah, pants usually are more expensive to make than bracers, aren't they? Good evening, Rasheen. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're just about to get ourselves some cheap arcane dust because it's really expensive at the moment. So we're going to make up some netherweave bracers. So I need some bolts of netherweave, which I do have in the guild bank. So let's go over and get those. And then we'll pop on down. So let's have a look at my bolts of netherweave. Find a use for them, which is good. Let's move the task list over a little bit. Bolts of netherweave are there. Take those. And then we'll make a few of these and disenchant them. So go over to my tailoring and go back to bracer. And netherweave bracers, let's make maybe 10 for now. Start that rolling whilst I go back through the chat. You did stock up on arcane dust today too. Yeah, well, it seems to be my enchants are selling, so I do need to pick up on some. Although someone's obviously put the market up higher, so 15 gold for arcane dust is pretty expensive. Screenshot your collection after 3 weeks of all the things. Yeah, I bet you've got loads, Mushy, haven't you? You have a leather worker, although your low pop server is really expensive to craft those. The bones, yeah, it is more expensive, so and the coarse leather, yeah. On your realm, bones are 1.5 gold. That seems cheap. Okay, so that's done. Let's move this across and go back to my bags, which, although they're all the way over there. Let's reorganise this a little bit. Move that across there, move that across there. So, netherweave bracers, why have we got these on? Oh, that's honourable combatants, okay. So, netherweave bracers are here. So, how much arcane dust are we going to get here? Let's move, hold on, let's move our chat window up a little bit so we can see that coming through. There we go. Then I'll disenchant these. So, roughly just under 2 arcane dust per bracer, according to TSM. So these are worth a decent amount, and we could always sell excess arcane dust if we really wanted to. Got 3 that time. Both items are cheaper than Tidespray linen sometimes. You're about to break 200k. Very nice, Arthurs. Very nice indeed. More expensive, but you also have more percentage of getting up to 9 arcane dust compared to up to 7 with the bracers. I see. Okay. Oh, Pact of Masteries just sold. Tidespray spikes go for 14 gold a couple times a week. Yeah, I mean, 14 gold is quite expensive, isn't it, for Tidespray? That's going to affect everything, really. I've got a lesser planar essence that time. You should definitely get enough arcane dust out of 10, just about. Normal is about 5 gold. And, oh, we got a small prismatic shard that time. Okay, so did we get enough? Yes, we did. And then temporal crystals, we need 3. Umbra shard, 22 we need of. Okay, so we need to do another bracer shuffle to get ourselves some more Umbra shards. And we also need to get some stuff from the guild bank. So whilst we're here, let's pick these up. That's all those done. And then that leaves me with the mail for those 2 and enchanting crafts for those 2. So coming back over to this, enchanting. Have I used my daily cooldown on this? I think I have. Let's go up to my favourites. Temporal crystal. Oh no, I haven't done it on this one. Okay, we'll at least get 1 out of this. And then we can check our garrison. So let's go over to that and do that. We can pick up our mail at the same time. Okay, we're getting through this. Aquaplex21, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Cheapest way to get arcane dust is the bracers. Potential proc of 2 more arcane dust doesn't make up the double the netherweed bolts for the pants compared to the bracers. I think that would be my general, without doing the numbers, I would agree with Rasheen on that one. Okay, let's just check what we've got on our missions. We might as well do these. Do all of those. Get all the extra bits. Get some levelling up of our extreme scavengers. Okay, so let's just move this task list down a little bit. And let's get some extra resources. Some extra XP. And some extra XP. For those that need it, like yourselves. Any of the 100% ones I'll do, and the extra followers will get the bits they need as well. And go through that. Oh, well, thank you very much to the host. Very kind of you. Right, okay, so that's through. So we can then look at moving on round. I didn't actually start up any new ones, did I? I will leave that for the moment. Let's carry on. Kiefer, how are you? How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. We're just going through and doing our garrison stuff at the moment. You might have killed him with your last tweet. Oh, what did you tweet, Rasheen? Seemed to have a heart for Tomes of Illusion. Oh, right, okay. Right, I only got a few things here. We must have done this recently. So let's pick those up. And where are my restocks person? Oh, you're standing right there. Didn't see you. Let's create those. Move over to this side. Hopefully we'll get enough for our temporal crystals. Got 4 there. That might not be enough. Where's my other work orders? There you are. Hiding inside. Don't think I've got any rush work orders out of that lot. No. So how do we do for fractureds? We got 4. We might have to see if we can buy some to get some extra temporal crystals. How's the task list looking? So, oh no, we do have enough. So that's good. We'll go through here. We'll pick up our purchases. So go through that. And then left on our task list is just the Umbra shards. In which case we'll do a bracer shuffle whilst we're here. And we'll send things over to Erfen afterwards. So let's just have a quick look. We can make 39 bracers at the moment. We need more Tidespray linen. So let's head back to Dalaran, I think. And we'll go to the guild bank. You sold Outland Illusion tome for 18k. Wow. That's good. 18k, I like that one. Good evening, Bullseye. How are you? Hope you're doing well this fine, fine Friday. So, let's get ourselves over to a guild bank. Oh, Vertex, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Samadan squad, using your prime there. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see some chef's hats for Vertex. Thank you very much. Hold on, where's my mouse cursor gone? There we go. Thank you all for your support, really is appreciated. So going here we need, in order to make my Tidespray braces, we are low on Tidespray linen by the looks of that. So let's use up some more of my stock. I am going to run out of Tidespray linen at some point, because we're down to 14,000. So I'm definitely going to run out sometime, unless I start buying up some more. So we'll see how that goes. For the Horde, I am for the Horde, most definitely. Is that Nikki? Yes, but Horde spelled H-O-A-R-D. Been lurking on my channel for a while. You enjoy the content. Well, thank you very much. Really kind of you for the support. You just used 4,000 for 53 Expulsum. Wow. 2x4 farms. Yeah, I think we might have to do some 2x4 farms if this keeps up. Anno Jodas, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So, looking at this, we're going to make ourselves... Have we got enough free space? Got a lot of stuff here. Let's just pop some of this in the reagent bank, because we've got all those extra sorcerous bits and pieces that usually fills things up. So let's go over to the reagent here and deposit reagents. There we go, that lot can go in. Our extra arcane dust, and then with the regular bank, no, that one, we'll just pop in our Tidespray here, and then we can also put that silk across just to give me some extra space. Same probably with that hex weave and the nether weave and the mage weave. Let's just move all those over. There we go. That's cleared up a little bit of space, and then that can go in my guild bank for the enchanting. Need to sort that out in a little bit, actually. It's looking a little bit messy. Okay, let's move that round. Okay. So, looking at this, Tidespray braces, let's create 100, ready for our next lot of stats. I'll leave that going for the moment. There we go. Kiefer, thank you very much. 3 months. That's amazing. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. Have some more chef's hats. Thank you very much indeed. Does that mean you go up in a sub badge now? I think that puts you into the pink category now. Where have we found to farm Tidespray linen? Your friends and I found one spot, looking to try, but not sure it's the greatest. I have heard of the one in Borealis is supposed to be quite good. Hook Point, I think they call it. You're calling it 17 blues, are you? Did I just move mats into my regular bank? Yes, I did, Mushy. Just a few extra bits. Just because it was easier. Kiefer went blue. There we go. I think so. But thank you very much, Kiefer. You got hats now? Yes, exactly, Mr. Redblade. Pink is the half year. Okay. Pink is 3 month, and blue is 6 month. There we go. Pink, blue, it's all good. And then at 1 year it goes gold. Yeah, so at 6 months it's blue, as Mr. Redblade says, and 3 months onwards is pink. It's kind of like a, it didn't quite come out quite as burgundy as I meant. And it'll be nice once we get some year ones, and then you get gold, you get the gold chef's hat for that one. Alright, how are we doing? Another 10 more braces to go. Let's get our spreadsheet up so we can put in the numbers. Where's my extra one? Let's go across and brace and numbers. That's the one I want. Let's move this across. Right, okay, so... No, wrong one. There we go. Let's close that down. And then have a look at what we got. So let's reset new items so it all fits nicely. There we go. So 12 across means 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blues in that lot. That's what we got. So let's go have a look at that. We'll go down to here, we'll add an extra row in. So we did 100 braces, 16 blues, which means 84 greens, and then we'll disenchant these blues, see what we get. One off. Wasn't bad though, Arthurs. I mean, the averages are coming out quite now, so now we've got a good amount. Yes, exactly, Dado. I'll have to update the average once I go through this. Although I need to actually update my string because the averages are now evening out a little bit more. So I'll do that as well. A lot of Umbra shards at the moment. They're overtaking the gloom dust. No, other way around. A lot of gloom dust overtaking the Umbra shards. Let's see how many we get. Can you pay the 12-month sub in advance and get a gold hat? I'm not sure how it works like that, Wallon. But that would be awesome. You need a golden chef's hat in my life. Oh, well, when I get partnership, I'm sure I'll introduce some more tier icons and things like that. So we can have a lot more emotes going on. I think that would be cool. So going across to the numbers, we have, what's that, 22 on that and 24 on that, which then leads us to send all these over to Erfen. So we'll pick up the other half of that once Erfen's got them, and Erfen can go scrap them. So we'll send this lot to Erfen, mail selected groups. Let that run through. Did we miss any? Let's just check my bags. We did miss a few. Braces of the Aurora and a few. So let's try that again. Groups. Mail selected groups. Did that work that time? No. Okay, so we'll do this manually. We'll just right click all of these. And then send those to Erfen and click send mail. There we go. Now they're gone. And that's everything. There we go. Golden Chef's hat emote getting better by the minute. Yeah, that will be excellent. I'll certainly be doing one of those. Nearly died. Average 75 viewers for partner. Exactly well on. And it's not also guaranteed, because I was getting 75 averages last year when I first applied for partnership, and I didn't get it first time round. So it just takes a while. So you can really use it if you sit ready before it goes live. Oh, I missed you there, Jarviber. What type of round population do I prefer and why? So, you tested your spreadsheet and the formula works. Excellent, Dado. Excellent, good to hear. Which has a keyboard and you have build sensors. I like the server size that Shadowsong is, which is roughly about medium population, and I like it because I don't have to constantly do lots of cancel scans. I can put things on for the most part and get some sales, and it's got that kind of sweet spot of population for me. I don't have much experience in other ones, to be fair though, so I don't know. I've only ever really played on Shadowsong. Would I like to try setting up LVUI after the stream? Should free up quite a bit of my screen and make it more clear. I've heard about LVUI, although something makes me want to just stick with the regular one. The only thing I've really done is move a few frames around. I'm kind of reluctant to move away from the standard one. No problem, Jarvie? You use LVUI, do you? I know Mushy does as well. I know quite a few people do. It's amazing. I'll tell you what, I'll look into it, definitely. Oh, do you not use it now, Mushy? You play on one of the most populated Horde servers on NA. Competition is fierce. It can be, but then the numbers in sales can be good on the flip side, I imagine. That's what I've heard anyway. LUI is big, okay. Send your profile if you don't want to spend time setting it up. Okay, post it on Discord if you don't mind, Butteroo. Certainly have a look. Use it too, but it causes a lot of errors between TSM and other add-ons. Right, you started using it since UI used to be a mess. You wanted a fresh start. You need someone to hold your hand step by step to set that up. Oh, okay. It looks good. As a visual dude, I'll like it. Okay, you use the original, right. Yeah, you get lots of sales, but the prices are very low. Sinister Gear is like 800 gold. Wow, okay. But what's your Tidespray price on the flip side of that? You use it for quite some time. It's great if you decide to go that route. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Kelsky. And we've just sold some swamp fish and chips. That's coming in. You've not had many errors. Okay, Morat. Well, that's given me confidence, at least. Good evening, Annette. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. So we're still in the middle of crafting, actually. We still haven't got everything crafted yet. So we better finish off our task list. Where are we at with that? So we have 46. We need 22. So the ones we got weren't enough. From looking at that. Unless that didn't pick up the number we needed. Let me just open up the task list. Because you're saying we need another 11. So one of these is wrong. Let's do a quick reload. See if there's a mix-up on there. Lizard GM, how are you? What's the enchant dust called again? The gloom dust. That one. You get no issues with LVI and TSM either. Okay. Alright, let's just try that again. So Umbrashard is saying 11 there. And in my crafting window, you're saying I need 22. Interesting mix there. So what do we need the others on? Maybe we need to just craft some stuff and it'll refresh itself. Or we need to make some more Umbrashards. So what I'm going to do is I've sent that lot over to Erfen. Maybe if I make another load of bracers. So I'll go back to this. Standard use interface. We need some more Tidespray. We've got enough nylon thread. So let's go pick up some more from the guild bank. Maybe just another row. Let's minimize this again. This is definitely depleting my stocks. Starts to get worrying when I don't have a guild bank tab full of Tidespray. Okay, we can make 101 exactly, so that's good. So let's create 100 exactly. And create another load. And then obviously we're not going to send these to Erfen until he's scrapped the other lot. Otherwise it's going to get a bit of a mix up there. Few leatherworking items are like 700 to 2k gold each. But you can sell like 20 to 30 today, and mats are only 3 to 400. See, that's reasonable. 20 to 30 today is really good numbers. Zanzaful, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and making sure we've got enough Umbrashards to be able to do all our enchanting crafts. I can see why some people have started disenchanting their greens as well as their blues if you're not able to keep up stock of Umbrashards just on the blues alone. Especially if you run out of stock of Tidespray linen. It all depends on your balance between that and Expulsum for the Sinister Gear. So I'm sure I've got plenty to do with Erfen though with the Expulsum, so I'll carry on with this route for now, most definitely. We'll make this lot and then we'll go through and do the next lot. We decided to not undercut a random person in auction house because his name is Chandler. Everyone who ever watched Friends knows you can't give that guy an even harder time. That's fair enough, Rasheen. Lots of sales on your flips on the auction house today. Very nice, Anza. Good to... you might have gotten randomly outplayed. You never know, but I'm sure that any kind of reasoning that gives them an advantage, I'm sure will be gratefully received. You bought 20,000 bloodstained bones today, and you got some braces to craft. Yeah, I can imagine you have. Wow, that's a lot. I guess that's the kind of time when you need to put some music on and just chill out whilst you do it. Rename all your characters to some sort of Chandler then. That would work. Right, how are we doing? One more to do. That's all done. And then, so how many blues did we get this time? Let's reset the new items. So we have 12. That is 12, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it is. 13, 14, 15 Umbra shards this time. So this time we'll add in another row. 100 braces. 15 and 85. Now we need to remember we've got this here before I disenchant them, so let me just pop those in my regular bank, otherwise they're going to affect my numbers, which wouldn't work. Pop those in there and those in there. There we go. And then I can go through and disenchant this lot and see how many we get this time. Watch a couple of episodes when you're eating Magnificent series. It was good. I remember when it first came out, me and my wife used to watch that with a glass of wine. Still watch it sometimes, even though you've seen it a billion times. I haven't seen it in years. Years and years. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get out of this lot. Good evening, Wave. How are you? We're just going through and making more braces because we need to make some more enchants. So hopefully we'll get enough for this one. Myth 32, thank you very much. Prime for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate that. Let's see some chef's hats for Myth. Thank you very much indeed. You've gotten the flu. Oh no, Wave. Sorry to hear about that. You get yourself rested up in bed. And hope you feel better soon. Have you got that? You didn't even get that. Heather, I missed you there. Great streams, great videos. Learned a lot about TSM gold making from you. Thanks. Oh, very kind of you to say so. Thank you. It's on Netflix, so you binge watch it. I missed a few there. And you were saying, actually, you don't even get that. You disenchant for the Umbras. Oh, okay. Instead of scrapping for the Expulsum. Right, okay, so you're literally just going straight for the Umbras, are you? Wow. That's good. How many did we get? Oh, we got exactly 22, as we needed, and 21. So, with 15 braces, we got 22 and 21. So those will help. We'll keep these in reserve for the moment until I can go back to Erfen. Although that has filled up my bags somewhat. So I think I'd better go over to Erfen and just sort those out first. Let's just quickly do that. So otherwise we'll get behind ourselves on all our numbers. So let's log out, swap to Erfen. So we'll go over here. And then we'll quickly just scrap that lot, get the numbers for the first lot, and then send off the second lot to Erfen. And then meanwhile we'll check the mailbox for Erfen, see if we've got any sales. Had data early on in BFA that the blue procs have a lower expulsum rate, and it's more advised to disenchant them. Oh right, okay. Yes, and I guess the potential value as well, because of getting the Umbra shards, is worth more. It makes more sense to do it that way. Okay, so what do? We have a few purchases. Purchases. Oh, we did have a couple of sales down here. Sinister Combatants leggings of the Peerless, 2 of those, 7,500 total. So that's good. I have to move that up past the chat there. There we go. Umbra shards were a lot less in price at the start of BFA. I guess it was all the prices were up in the air, weren't they? Okay, let's get all of these up. Let's collect all of that up. what's that? Brian Bingham, thank you very much for the follow. And there was another one in there as well at the same time. Is that Gammy Danger or Gamey Danger? But welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and doing a bit of a Tidespray Bracer Shuffle here, trying to get ourselves a whole load of Expulsum from this lot. We'll see how that goes through. And Umbra is worth more than Expulsum, so you might as well go on and disenchant your greens then at the moment. It makes more sense. Got to do what works for you. Okay, so going off this way, jumping down here. You can't get the Umbra from greens, no, that's true. But you can get the Gloom Dust from there. Right, we should have 85 of these to scrap. Just check my numbers on the bracers. It says 84 here, so I've got one bracer too many on this lot. So what I'll do is I'll queue up this lot and then save the last one and not count that number. But never going to scrap blues, exactly, yes. Every day we're shuffling with the bracers, exactly. Orio's fast asleep now, so let's get all this lot done. And we can check on our Expulsum as we go. Let's see how that goes. There we go. Friends don't let friends scrap blues. I think that's good advice. Ooh, have I already had? I have. Oh no, I've messed up my numbers. I already had some Expulsum and stuff on me. Now, how can I fix that? Okay. How much did I get so far? Oh, there's loads here. I could add this up, or I'll basically, what I'll do I think is I'll just count that as null and void for my statistics. I'll have to do a fresh set another time. I'll avoid this for now, I think. In the interests of just carrying on, I think I'll just scrap these and do another set of statistics and avoid the averages on this one. That'll be easier. Okay, let's go through with it. Look, Sarah, how are you? Good evening to you. Mailbox was very good. Thank you very much. We had, what did we have? Was it about 148,000 total? So very happy with that. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore this set of data. It's easier. Or I could do manual counting, which I really don't want to do at this stage. Or watch my video later. I could do that. I could work my way backwards and see how many I had and go from there. Ah, right one too. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. How's your week been? We're just doing a bit of a bracer shuffle at the moment, and then we're going to move back to Samadan, who's got a load of things still to craft. We still haven't got past the restock stage yet. We've been having loads of fun just going between characters and chatting. So we'll go through this lot. 18 Expulsum is a good start for the moment. That Tidespray and Nylon can go back to Samadan. I really need to make a group for that actually. That's what we'll do next. Achievement full of scrap, not surprised there. So we'll go for... Right, let's get all this lot done. And then we'll make a group to send the nylon thread and the cloth back to Samadan. And then that'll be easier. Got 20 Expulsum so far, so I can think about restocking as well if I've got enough materials of other stuff. Currently sitting at 17,000 gold on Erfen, so good start with our leatherworking. We have some materials for most things here. Oh, Jason Briggs, thank you very much for the sub. Very, very kind of you. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Here are a whole load of chef's hat, and you also get the lovely chef's hat loyalty badge on the side as well. Alright, let's scrap this last lot. Okay, so that's done. What we now need to do is go over to our profile for Erfen, for the leatherworking, and we'll make a new one under the base group, and we'll call this no, not that. Send to Samadan. Send to Samadan slot, nylon thread and Tidespray linen. We'll add those in, and the group operation for that will be a mailing operation. Send to Samadan. There we go. And then we'll head to a mailbox, which is hiding over here. And then we'll go and send that lot. There's our groups. Send mail selected groups. That should send those. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh, Luxero, thank you very much for the sub. Very, very kind of you. Oriole rollover clip is just perfect. Yes, for a sub, it definitely is. Thank you, Right12, for that one. Let's see some chef's hats for Luxero. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. I lost the macro, didn't I, Wave? I need to redo it for Erfen. I haven't got it put back on yet. It is good. It's very good. There we go. I like that one, Right12. Nice party hat. Okay, so where are we at on this slot? We need to jump back to Samadan. So let's log out of this slot. Go back to Samadan. Now we can send the other ones that we've got, so we can at least fill in the row for the other side, and that will still work. But I won't do it just yet. I'll just have to remember to take my expulsum out of my bags so I can track the numbers on that one. Which is fine, we can do that, hopefully, if I remember. So the next thing we really need to do is send that, and then we can get our crafted stuff done, because without that, we're not going to be selling anything. So we need to go back to our groups, mail selected groups. Alright, did you manage to catch everything that time? Looks like we did, excellent. Let's move my bags over. Okay, so crafting wise now, we should have everything we need. We just need some more nylon thread now. Guild Bank open mail. Okay, so that's easy enough. In our inbox, let's open the mail. Tidespray linen for that. And then everything we should have for our crafts. So, Sinister Combatant mittens, a couple of those. Black Mage Weave headband, we'll do that. How's Miss Potato 2.0? Doing very well, thank you very much. We're just going to tweak the microphone settings a little bit. Back to our where we were before, if I can remember what the settings were. But performance-wise, very, very happy with it. Let's make some cold tiramisu, as TSM wants me to now. Lots and lots of enchants. This is what we're here for. Currently a 34,000 profit on enchants, according to that. So let's get all of these done. Just stop and say hi. Hey, Deviated Path, how are you? Sorry I haven't been able to catch me live in a while. No problem at all. Just glad you're here. Hope you're doing well, and all has been well with you. Oh, thank you also. Appreciate you always are. That's very kind of you. 4 months. Thank you, Deviated Path. Very, very kind of you. That gives you a pink chef's hat already. Let's see some chef's hats for Deviated Path. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. Let's carry on with our enchants. There we go. Okay, so all of these coming through. Quick navigation, 4 of those. So I've obviously sold quite a few of those. Once I've got some numbers of what's selling well and what's selling slower, then I'm going to be able to adjust my numbers as to which ones of these I'm going to restock on more of, and which ones I'm going to I won't need to restock as much of. Fine VODs, enjoyable to listen to in the background whilst you're working or learning for exams. Very nice of you to say, Luxero. Yes, I often have streams on, especially someone like Kuhn, on when I'm doing my work as well. for the exact same reason. It's nice to have some background noise and just listen about World of Warcraft whilst you're not doing World of Warcraft. Okay, so lots of enchants. We need to post that on. So let's go through, do that. Oh yes, there's a story time as well. What I will do is once I've finished the Alliance chapter, is I'll do a compilation of all the story times of that chapter and release it as one video. Hopefully Blizzard will be okay with me doing that.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Right, let's go through and post this lot up. There we go. Glitter, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Right, here come the enchants. So normal for the Binding Vigility. Coastal Surge, 250 profit. Only a 24 profit on the mining. Masterful's 2000 profit. Critical Strikes, 400, 1700 profit on the Deadly. What's the Quick Navigation? 1900 profit. Haste, and all those are looking good. Seal of Haste, 47. Mongoose, 4000 profit. Hexweave Bag at 894. The Headband, 100. That's just pure profit for that. And a couple of Sinister. Very different prices there on the two mittens. The Peerless do seem to sell better. So let's pop all of those on. And get ourselves some sales, hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, okay. So, that side's done. So, relists, mailbox, everything done on that side. How are we looking? Our bags are looking reasonable. And we have a few enchants here that aren't profitable at the moment, but I'll keep them in my bags for when they do. The Honourable Plate Arm Guards are not showing a profit. Oh, there we go. Just sold a ring Binding of Mastery already. Wow. Okay, so enchants are selling well. Now, why aren't those going through? We have a purchase price, but we don't have... Let me just check that. Honourable Gear. It does have a listing price here. So let me just check that again. Is it in a group? They're not in a group, interestingly. Now, why wouldn't those be in a group? They should be in a group. The Honourable Gear I might change, actually. Because we had, in our tailoring, I had it split. No, I had put it into one now. Honourable Gear Crafting. I think I've also got the selling one in the same one. Yeah, so I'm crafting and selling the Honourable Gear at the same one. So that should really just be Honourable Gear now. Because that's the way it should be. And it does appear to be... Oh no, that's the plate, of course. My mistake. I was looking at plate, forgetting that I need to disenchant those. Because I bought them for 250 gold. Silly me, I'll forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. It's plate, not tailoring. I had one look at it and thought, oh, it's my tailoring. There we go. Veiled crystals and umbra shards. Excellent. There we go. Should disenchant all my old honourables. Although my old honourables are still blue, unfortunately. So I won't get veiled crystals from them. Yes, thank you, Mushy. Cost tons and tons to relist them. Still umbra. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It is still umbra shards, isn't it? Right, okay, so how much have I actually got in my Honourable Gear? Let's have a look. It costs like 15 gold each to list, and they're just not worth it. Yeah, and we haven't had any sales for a good while as well, actually. So I think you're right in that. I think let's scrap Honourable. Let's have a look. How much have we got on is the first question. Yeah, we have quite a lot. We do have one here that's purple, actually. So I think this is time to call it, because they're not going to sell for this price. We haven't had any sales for... When was the last sold? 67 days, 44 days, 54 days, 44 days, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely, like you said, it's too much. Should I act like I missed that you said scrap? Yes. Did I say scrap? I meant disenchant. Alright, let's take these off. We're calling it on honourable gear. Thank you for your time. You've given us lots of gold, but now it's not worth it. There we go. So, let's pick that up. No, wrong one. Let's just jump down. Then we can do that easily. Let's pick up the cancels. Take them out of the crafting style. Yeah, we'll get rid of the group. We just don't need it anymore. We've now moved on to Sinister, so we'll go to the group. Honourable gear. Is it worth even keeping the group? I don't think it is for the moment. If we need to remake it, we can remake it. Okay, so that's that done. So, coming back to that, we'll at least disenchant these. At least to get ourselves some Umbra shards. So, let's see how we got here. Have I actually collected the appearance on all of these? Let me just check. I believe I have, by the looks of things. Yes. Okay. We'll get ourselves some extras whilst we're here. Satin braces. So crafting cost of this, interesting, is 639. So that's worth bearing in mind at the moment as a maximum price for my veiled crystals. Because if they come any less than that, and they will always be purples, then it'll be worth just using that for the veiled crystals instead. Profit on, but overall you really don't make them anymore either. Yeah, I think so. I think from looking at my spreadsheet that I had before that showed me my last sales, I think they have had their time now that Sinister Gear is out. But I will thank them for their service. It was very useful when it was there. Because the disenchant value is what, 468 it's saying based on the numbers there. Alright, okay, so that's done, that's cleared. I feel lighter already. And then we got at least a good amount of Umbra shards there, 19 of those, 18 gloom dust, and we got 3 veiled crystals now. Okay. F in chat for honourable. Okay, so let's do a quick look at shopping whilst we're here, because I don't think I've done that tonight. I can get rid of my task list. Clear that. Just to check a few things, let's check Captain Feast ingredients. Stringy loins and meaty haunch have been expensive for a while, so if we can pick up some cheap ones, that would be useful. Anything under my average buy price would be good. So Frenzied Fangtooth is actually quite cheap. There's 36 there for 11 gold. The bid on them is 9 silver, but at that price I'm going to take the buyout straight away. And then Meaty Haunch, average purchase price is 49 gold. That's crazy. I don't know why it's 49 gold. That's can't be right. I've got 99 in total. The market value is 23. So let's take the market value at the moment compared with region market, which is 13. It's still expensive. I know Erfen can go and get a lot of this anyway. So I'm just going to take a few of these stacks of 100 at that price, at 15.89. And that should hopefully fix my average purchase price a little bit better. Let's get a couple more. And then let's look at the stringy loins, which have an average purchase price of 12, which is better. The stringy loins there at 10. So I'll take anything up to the 12 mark, which includes all those 11s. A couple of stacks of 200 there, that's useful. And that one. That's better for stringy loins, up to 1,000 of those. Meaty haunch are up to 699. I'd like to match them in number, ideally. So let's just take a couple more of these. I know they're expensive. There we go, we get 999. That should do me for now. Red-tailed loach, we're currently at 777. So, in terms of numbers, let's just get 24. Those ones at 32. Okay, there we go. So, that's done. Moving on, PFA Enchanting. Let's just have a look at the prices of Umbra and Gloomdust and Veiled Crystals. Veiled Crystals coming in at 571 there. How many do I have left on me? 42, so I've used up quite a few of those. So in terms of just keeping my averages going, oh, Pact of Haste has just sold. Let's just buy a couple at this price, 572, just to spread out my averages. Gloomdust, obviously we're going with our own prices on those. Although saying that, look at that actually, my mat cost is coming in at 4 gold 53, so it makes sense to buy Gloomdust at 3 gold. That's definitely cheap, so I'll buy those two. And then the rest of them are under my mat cost price. And then the Umbra Shards, my mat cost price is 67. So Umbra Shards at 320 gold. Look at that. That's amazingly expensive. There's definitely a lack of Umbra Shards at the moment. So there's a question here. What would you do in this situation? Because I could spend a lot of time just shuffling my Tidespray bracers and making Umbra Shards. I sold a stack of 200 already for 38,000. And at that price, that was at 200 gold per Umbra Shard. So I wonder if World Quest for the blues and disenchant them. That's a good idea, Arthurs. Yeah. Although the problem is with World Quest, yes, you'd be getting the reputation as well. That would be an option. But for me, I would look at my current situation and I'd say, okay, well I can get quite a lot of Umbra Shards from my Tidespray Bracer Shuffle. If I happen to disenchant all those blues I've got, I'll get quite a lot. I could make a profit buying Veiled Crystals and shattering them. How many do you get from a Veiled Shatter? Do you get... Hold on, where are they? You get 2 from a Veiled Crystal. So it would have to be more than... I think Veiled Crystals, yeah, I guess at 320 you could only just get it in. But I don't think so. I don't think the price would hold this for Umbra Shards. I think I would be better off with the Tidespray Shuffle for these. Do I spend the gold on me? You know, you reward yourself with something nice from the black market if you had a good week. I am basically, my next thing is buying enough tokens for another 6 months. I've got another, what have I got? Another couple of months left, and then I'll need to buy another 6 months. So I'll go and splurge on some more tokens out of this 1.5 million I've currently got. And then I might consider it, but although I think heading up for Gold Cap would be a nice little target. You found Plan's Lionheart's Helm. Is that good, Mushy? 109 for a token in NA. Yes, it's... I don't know what it is on EU. Probably about 180,000 would be normally. How is it looking at the moment? 162,000. Oh, that's really cheap actually. That's actually quite reasonable. I think I might buy a couple now whilst we've got them. I'll take that. And I'll take that. There we go. I'll buy your entire stock. Zimbao, doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? Had some overtime to work, but you're here now. Well, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. You're just going through and doing a little bit of purchasing. Just bought a couple of tokens, so we're down to 1.2 million again. So I'm tempted to buy a third token, but let's just leave it for now. Let's check the tailoring mats, shopping-wise. Let's see how much these are. So 6 gold for Tidespray, 37 for the embroidered. Deep Sea still high at 71. So it's holding that price. That's really quite worrying considering my mat cost is 26. So what I'm going to end up doing is running out of Deep Sea Satin at some point, and then my averages will really spike unless I can average this out steadily over time. So how I would do that is just maybe just buy this first lot of 5, just to let my averages creep up ever so slightly. And embroiders is a good price anyway, so I'm just going to buy that 4 there. And whilst I'm here, I'll get that nylon thread that's cheaper than 50, because that's cheaper than I can buy it for. I'll take that lot for now. The pattern is like 60 to 120k. Oh wow. So what are you going to do with the pattern? Are you going to resell it on? How much did you say it was? Didn't see how much you said it was. Can't see it. Okay, so that purchase is done. Let me just check VFA mats. Let's also check Legion Enchanting and Temporal Crystal. Well, have a look at these. Arcana's at 1 gold. Chaos Crystal's at 5 gold. That's a good price. I'll take those. Thank you very much. 6 stacks of 5. Take those. And things for Temporal Crystals. Temporal Crystals themselves are at 45. And it takes 10 fractured, so those are too expensive. Currently at 15 average buy price. I have currently only got 2 left, so I'm reliant on my garrison, which has only just been restocked. Friends, don't let friends sell patterns they haven't learned yet, especially not Lionheart Helm. Okay, I need Cecile's tooltip to tell me how much the thing you get from it is. Angry Rock Slide, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm thinking, because it's nice to search for recipes you don't have. I'm sure I had that in my favourite searches. In usable. I don't seem to have it in this one. So I can't remember what it is. Is it recipe / usable / tailoring, something like that. Invalid search. Oh, I can't spell usable. Usable tailoring. That one. Searching for patterns you haven't learned. Let's have a look. So these are all the things I've got. Possibly. So these are all the things. You just do that with Auctioneer. Okay, all the WoW interface. I'll put this as a favourites, I think. Hey, Levit, doing very well, thank you. Mailbox was lovely. We had 148,000 in the mail. So what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll put this in my favourites. So, usable, we'll add that to the favourites. And then you can do the same thing if we just do that again, and we'll change that to Enchanting. And we'll have a look at all the enchanting things I haven't learned yet that I can buy off the auction house, and we'll put that into a favourite search as well. We can have those two up at the top here, ready to check for other times. I'm not going to do this now because what I also need is Cecile's tooltip, which, as well as showing you the pattern, will show you the item you make from it next to this, and then you can see the two side by side and see how much it's worth. But I haven't got that installed yet. I'll come back and do that one at some point. There we go. All the things means you collect all the things, useful or not. Fair enough. I think I would be tempted to do that with my main professions. Invest some gold in just learning all of these things. Because there's probably some stuff that would be quite good here. I don't know what's particularly good. Shield parry, some of these weapons. I don't know really what's a good price for these. I mean, look at that one. Advanced herbalism. Which is 1,000,000 gold. Is it really worth that? Who needs the 3 same toys from the elders? Actually, can't believe you didn't spot the Veiled Crystal Shatter before now. It was the Veiled Crystal Shatter was introduced in a later pack, so it wasn't there at the beginning. Sell on average for 350 on your server, and the Umbra Shards are 220. Okay, so there's a flip there. If those are steady prices, then it's definitely worth thinking about. Right, I think I should move on. Where are we at with our mail? We got our purchases, so let's pick those up. And we got our couple of tokens there, so we'll open those as well. Can we open these? Take all. There we go. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. We can redeem those tokens later. But for now, I think we probably need to head on over to Borealis, check the map, see if there's anything we're missing out on. Army of the... oh no, wrong island. What have we got? Alliance War Effort, Storm's Wake, and Tortollan Seekers. There's an invasion going on at the moment in Drustvar. Time left... oh, 2 minutes. Okay, we missed that one then. I was going to send Erfen over there, but obviously not. Battle for Stromgarde looks to be on. Might be worth doing that. How are we doing for time? We've got time for that. Let's go over and do that. See if we can get ourselves some good gear. Let's go to Borealis. Advanced Herbalism is no longer available in the game. Oh, right, okay. Which is why it's worth 1 million and more. Okay, that makes sense. Just from having that. Jabba, can you join in the Battle for Stromgarde? You're welcome to. Can I do a group for the battles? Is it possible? If anyone is Alliance and EU, they're welcome to join in. Let's go have a look. See where we're at first. DP10, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going over at the moment to have a look at the Warfronts. 5 max. Okay, so just like a standard group, is it? If people haven't done it and they would like to, they are welcome to join in. Let me just find myself sorting out this mission table first. View my completed missions. That's some Champions of Azeroth and more Champions of Azeroth. And then we've got... that's a lot of artifact power, but I would rather the rep at the moment. What's that one? 7th Legion, that's not a lot though. Let's do this one. I'm running out of war resources actually, looking at them. And then heading on over here. Yep, we have the quest for this. So, Warfront Battle of Stromgarde. So, I'll make up a group if anyone does want to join in. So, let's do Group Finder. Where are you? Pre-made groups. Custom. Starter group. We'll call it Samadan Plays Well. So, if anyone would like to join in the Warfront, I like a warm front actually, it's cold here. Let's list the group. There we go. Anyone would like to come in? 83 Hunter I don't think would work, would it? Unfortunately, I think you have to be 120. But I think I'll add you in. Oh, okay. World of Warcraft's voice proxy. Okay, we'll allow our access. That should work. There we go. What's the eye level rewards for Stromgarde? It should be 400 now, shouldn't it? I think it's 370 from the quest. Is it? Okay. When does it rotate upwards? Does it take another rotation to come through? Is that all it is? Okay. Well, 370 is still good. More than welcome to join in if anyone is. It's just Dark Shores 400. Oh, right. I would have thought that they would have upped that. Would make more sense. But, okay. That is sad. Okay. So anyone else wanting to come in, they are welcome. I'm going to list it in a moment. I guess they don't want it too easy for coming with the druid, are you, Dado? So, there we go. In we come. Can't find the group. Are you NA, Gorgor? That would be the question. Because this is for EU Alliance. I haven't got war mode on, if that makes a difference. No war mode in this one. But you are welcome to join in if you would like. We're just going to do the Warfront next. You're more than welcome to come along. Just going to run through it, collect up some things. Ah, your Horde, okay. I'll have to make a Horde character. I'd like a Horde 120 so I can do both sides. There we go. Oh, and Kinrirus, thank you very much for the follow. Sadly, it's not Darkshore, it's Stromgarde, this one. We don't have Darkshore. Oh no, we do have Darkshore there. There's no quest for that one. Darkshore's not up yet. This is just for Stromgarde. I'll give it a little more moment, and then anyone who wants to join in. Oh, you've done it. Okay, next, no problem. Okay, we'll keep it at that, and we'll join in with the three of us. Everyone else is obviously welcome to come along and join in visually. We'll run through this. Let's have a look. So, 3 days left. Thanks for the awesome content. Sorry, hard to pronounce nickname. No worries. Kinirius. Is that it? I think Kinirius would be right. Oh, hold on. We've got one pop pinging up at the moment. There we go. Kato, Warlock. More than welcome to come in. There we go. Just caught you at the end. So excited to play live. Well, you're more than welcome. There we go. It was Kinirius originally, but you can't type. Oh, right. I see. No problem. Dark Moon cards are still worth crafting. I have no idea. I would say try them, and try one of each, and if it sells, then by all means move along and do another one. That's how I'd always test out a market. Like I was doing with the Honourable gear, I would keep at least one each on for a good while, and I've definitely not had any sales of it, so I've decided now it's not worth crafting. Especially as Mushy reminded me it costs 15 gold per item to list on. You're not really craft anything at the moment. Do you not, Nix? That's a good indicator. Alright, okay, so let's join the battle for Stromgarde. Let's run through this. See how we get on. Oh, you can't do that whilst using pre-made groups. Oh, we have to delist the group first, don't we? Does that work? There we go, let's try that again. Join battle. There we go. You'd rather flip mats. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of flipping at the moment, Nix. I probably bought up a lot of your stuff. I would say so, from everything I've got so far. Did I see Gumdrops and Sensors custom source of deposit costs? I've heard of that, yes. I haven't used it myself yet. I believe it was Billis that came up with that one at the beginning, wasn't it? But that was yeah. I haven't looked at it myself. I tend to, at the moment, the only thing I'm currently doing is on my max number of expires for my transmog type of things. That's what I'm using at the moment. Average wait time 35 seconds, so we should get in at some point. No expires times 60% vendor sell. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're going in. Thank you, Wallon. Yeah, it's a useful custom source to have. I have got a custom source at the moment that I got from I believe it was Lazy Goldmaker. for the Umbra Shuffle. But obviously I've got my own prices now, so I'll have to get rid of that one. Max, number expires, times, vendor sell, or 1 silver. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Ready for the group. Let's join everyone in. And then let's get ourselves onto a appropriate sized mount. Go big or go home. If you can fit inside. There we go. Oh, more people coming in, so let's just give them a buff. There we go. Let's go on to a smaller mount. Let's go on to my lightsaber. Lightsaber? Light steed. What's it called? Light Sworn Seeker. There we go. Lightsaber. That would be cool though. Just add plus deposits to the end of your selling string to increase each time you need it on your min price. Yeah, that's a good idea, Morat. Yeah, I would like a lightsaber mount hype. I'm on Star Wars now. Well, it could be like the cat, but with the what's the dragons that are all sort of star-like and stuff from Pandaria. It could be like one of those that's made of light. That would be quite cool. Instead of a lightsaber, it would be a lightsaber. But obviously not a Star Wars lightsaber, because that would hurt. You tend to lose a lot of limbs. Right, let's go. So this is cool. So we're going to go through the kill everything, move on, advance things. I did pick up the quest, didn't I? Yes, I did. Horde defeated. View the war table, optional, horde defeated in the battle. Okay, so moving on for the Alliance. Let's collect everyone up and then head on through.
Stromgarde has been reclaimed.
Dot things up. Tempest Reaver. Bring that in. 2 lots of this. Let's give some people some heals, as I am a priest. It might even heal a pet. There we go. And then we can... Oh, pressing the wrong button. There we go. Let's go through all of this. Make sure people are healed. There we are. Okay, so... Stromgarde. We need that. Can we capture this one? There we go. We need lumber.
We also need iron, which we can
lumber and iron. Moving on through. Right, let's head. Should we head right to the mines? That's usually a good one to go for.
Alliance flags will fly over Arathi once again.
There we are. For competition guy, if he gave up on dumping gem prices, completely disheartened him, I think, with just 2 post-wall of 200 overpriced gems and actually get sales. Right, let's get a few of these going. Let's get a few dots going. Let's clear up on those. Let's get some things going and then we can dot everyone up. I need to move my chat window down a little bit for the moment so I can see my other frame. There we go. We'll just dot these up. And then we can AoE them down. There's only one left now, so that can be going. And then we'll collect up the iron from them. And collect up some spare iron down here. Lots of iron there. And head on inside. Oh, gotta go around the corner here. I'll do my job as a healer. Someone's dying. Hopefully I can get to you in time. There we go. I'm coming to heal. Don't worry. There we go. Shadowmen's incoming. There we go. Doing my priestly duties. And let's get one of these going. One of those. One of those. There we go. dumping the prices to 1.2k and you selling at 11k. Well, if you're going to dominate a market, go big or go home. Get that on, that gone. Get this overseer done. And then there should be lots of stuff to collect up here. Let's get the mine controlled. There we go. Let's pick up some extra iron whilst we're down here. There's some lying on the floor here. Pick that up. There should be a few other little people around. Let's just pull some more extras in. Anyone else down and around here? That seems to be it for the moment. And then we're all done there. Let's head on back up. There's another one there. We can loot that lot. Get some more iron. There you go. Do I think the champion equipment is worth it? What's the champion equipment? I'm not sure I'm familiar with it. Is there something else to it? Where do you get the champion equipment from? There we go. Barracks ready. You haven't bothered making it. You craft it. Okay. Is it from the blacksmithing side of things, or is it just anything? Is that the soulbound gear? Because I don't think I've done that because I don't do dungeons. Oh, the champions that bring back the resources. Oh yes. Now I haven't done those. I wonder what they would be. There we go. There's lots of mining stuff here. There we go, and pick up that one. More iron there. Right, let's head on out. We've got lots of iron. We can use this. It's very expensive to craft, yes, and I've seen the sale prices are really high too. I guess it would be worth it. It depends on how much long term you're going to get stuff back over time, would be the question. You'd have to do the numbers on it properly to get a decent amount. Some more. Okay, so let's head on back. 30 expulsum as well. So expulsum's not too bad. It's just the time it takes to get the expulsum with all that scraps. Sold a rod for 90k, which is 11k profit just 19 hours ago. Very nice. Okay, what have we got? Construction available. Monolite weapons. Let's contribute that. And let's go. Whoops, press the wrong button. Got a feeling they're still bugged. Yeah, if you're not getting a lot back from it, then it's definitely not worth it. I'd have to run numbers on it. One of your toons is currently holding 4,500 mails of 12 times prices. Wow, that is insane. Okay, let's go find the middle ground. Let's go on over here and see if we can help out with some fighting in the middle. Last time we did a Warfront, you jumped on a druid in travel form and they just stopped, stood still for a minute, and then shapeshifted to throw you off, and you ran off again. Let's go have a look in the middle, see what we've got. Blame the Umbra shards. Yeah. There we go. We need to use my priestly abilities here, get some dots going on. Do that, do that, do that. Shield you, penance on you, dot on you, and refresh your dot. Going there. Shouldn't have really stood in that line of fire. A few more people coming in. Let's bring you in. Okay. Do that. Get everyone dotted up, and then we can AoE all of them down. That's done. Okay, so where are we going next? There's some more people still over here. Then we can get the flight point here.
King's honor, friend.
Oh no, we don't need actual flight point. We don't need to send ourselves different places. Let's carry on further. So we need to go over to the left here. Let's go join in. What's over here? Where is everyone? Let's go dot you down, dot you down. Let's just take a few more. Dot everyone up. I'm rooted, so we'll just AoE down. Oh, let's press the wrong number. That doesn't help. There we go. Wolf up. Everyone joining in. Ward peon. Don't want you. I want to get the raider. Raiders up. Where are you? There you are. That's what I wanted. Then I can get some actual damage going down. Keep everyone else alive whilst we DPS this lot down. Lots of extras coming in here. Just dot those as they come. Oh, lots of people, so let's just AoE this lot down. Oh, standing in the flames, bad idea. Let's just shield up. Move back round. Raider done. And then we can claim this area. Hopefully. There we go. The Newstead, we can do that. Let's just help over with those. And then we've got some wood maybe to get. There's a few others. We can just clear up the trash. There we go. Do this, do that. That's pretty much how it goes, isn't it? Don't really have to think about this too much, do you? I'm just following the prompts that come from here. Right. I think somewhere in the middle there's an attack wave there. But Northold Crossing and Circle of Elements over here. So let's go head over to the crossing perhaps. There's lots of people there. Or we can head over to the Circle of Elements. I think Circle of Elements is probably a good one. Let's do that one. Oh, did I miss the cow? Or I got the cow, rather. Okay, here comes everyone coming down. Lots of troops. Let's head on over the other side, the east side. Ask friends you to make coffee and post rescue auctions approx 2 or 3 AM. We'll go try and get some sleep and post in the morning. He replied with, like, you can sleep with all your auctions expired. Well, they know you very well then, Regime. Rabbit Beef, how are you? Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Happy weekends to you. Okay, we need to head over this way, I think. Go join in on this side for this camp. Oreo's snoring away there, stretching out. Where do I need to be? I think I need to be further over this way. I think I've gone too far. There we go. Can't have you going low on health here. Let's join in. There we go. Snowed in weekend for us here. Lots of wild gold making in order. I like the call. Okay, we'll go through this. Oh, there's loads of people here. Circle Sorcerer. There we are. You start reposting your stuff at 11 PM. You've done it like 1 AM. Wow. It does take a while, doesn't it? When you got a lot of auctions on. Cool. I am polymorphed. Not a good start. There we go. Now I'm not. And here comes the Spirit of Fire. Takes you a good 2 hours to relist and recraft. It can do. I mean, it takes me a good while. If I haven't stocked up on things in advance, then that seems to make a big difference. The Spirit of Fire is nearly done. Oh, that was a big explosion. Oh, there's a lot of people coming in here. Quick, AoE them down. Did that Spirit of Fire just re-get its health back? Looked like it did. I think I might have to do some healing here. Alright, let's carry on with this one. Refresh Radiance, invite Atonement on all your friends. Mage alone has over 5k auctions. 5,000 auctions. Yeah, I think I just did an Atonement. I think I've got it on Shift. Is it? No, that's Powered Radiance on that. Shift. Middle. I can't remember what I've got. One of those. I'll have to have a look at it. Rapture. Where's Atonement? Pain Suppression. Shadow Mend. I'll have to look at it. This Spirit of Fire just keeps on increasing its health. Have we just not got enough DPS to burn it down? Or is it literally just re-healing itself? Let's keep an eye on the health here. 28%, 25%. Apocalypse. It does there. Oh, there we go. We got it now. Okay. There we go. At least we feel like we've accomplished something. Okay, so going into the middle, it would look like next.
Well done. We have recaptured the circle of elements.
Is a buff applied when you use Power Shield or Shadow Mend? Yes, okay, yes. Yeah. That makes sense. That's what I remember doing. I was getting confused with my numbers. Where do we need to head? Let's go over, avoid the spiders. Alright, the siege engines. Okay, let's see if we can help out with these. Grenadiers. Is there any up that side? Look like you're all this side. War machines down to that one, not in line of sight. Just go around here. Can't really dot these very easily. There we go, can do that from there. Opponent auctions on your mage with a value of over 72 million. Its average value is like 14,000. That's still pretty good, I'd say. Oh, I'm about to run into trouble here. How's this war machine doing? Is that done? Are they both done? Okay. There we go.
Not a chance. Blood Knights, strike them down.
Everyone else coming in. Do that. Do a dot. Where's my dot gone? There we go. I keep saying that you have around 10,000 auctions up, but usually it's probably more now on all your tunes altogether. I imagine it probably is, Rasheen. The amount of stuff you have. Yeah, you got to wait for the gates to go down, so let's just dot the ones that are coming in. And we can cover that a lot. Ooh, that's a lot of health gone. Quick, quick, heal, heal, heal. Shadow Mend, Mend. I missed the spell that bounced from people to people. Where's that gone? Everyone seems to be dying quite quickly. The other side seems to be dying quite much. That's a holy only one. Oh, that would explain why. Yeah, that was it. I remember applying. I used to like the sound effect that one made as a holy priest. In real life, people get sent to rehab for that intensity, obsession, and addictions. Well, it's a game, and as long as you're having fun, it's all fine. Right, how are we doing with the siege? We're getting them. Prayer of Mending, that's the one, yes. I haven't played Holy in a long time. Since BFA really, I switched to Discipline, and have been Discipline ever since. So that's a good 6 months. I guess if I'm going to do more dungeons, I would. Right, more people coming in this side. Let's go join them over here. There we go. And we sold Deadly Navigation. Excellent. Disc Healing Zone is amazing. Is it? I always kind of figured Holy would be better, but I have heard Discipline is good. The problem I think I'd have is with burst damage. Maybe because my I don't think I've got my spell set up properly. That would be the main problem. Someone's taking a lot of damage here. I can't help you take that much damage that quickly. Let's get in closer. Shadow Man, Shadow Man. There we go. I don't know how the method healers stay so apparently calm when they just go through and just heal, and all the health bars just seem to go up and down, up and down. I mean, I guess I've got to apply my dots. It's a bit like PvP really. Make sure your dots are applied, so you've got a tick of things coming in. Atonements on everyone with the shields. And that's kind of it really. And doing easy stuff, you can help DPS and focus on healing when things are a bit rougher. Disc all the way, they're concentrated, okay. I'd like to try a disc in a dungeon. Or try an easy one, maybe, to start off with. Or I could do heroic. Could try that. Whole clue around this is that you rarely use Shadow Mend, and Penance actually direct heal your target. Unless you don't have anything to attack. Radiant, Schism, Smite, and Holy Fire with the shield on as well. Oh, we've got another cloak. Excellent. I've already got one of those. Cool. Fantastic. Question control. They're all hard or easy. Depends on the others in your group. Your fourth wand, wasn't it? Yeah. Use shields to apply atonement. Okay. Well, okay. That's kind of how I figured it was. Right. Let's see what we've got in the quest. What did we get for our 370? We got a cord. Oh, I've already got a level 400 cord. That's a shame. And what was the other thing we got? Was a cloak, wasn't it? 370 cord and a 340 versus my 375 Warforged cloak I've already got. Okay, well, that's good, but not quite good enough. Thank you very much for the run. That was good fun. Get myself some Veil crystals for those, and some Umbra shards. Free crystals, exactly. That's what we got. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining me in that run. That was really good. So, a chance for loot is always nice. And if not, like you said, a Veiled Crystal works out just as well. So, with that done, other things we could look at doing. I haven't done any world bosses. So, let's have a look at where that might be. Is there one over this side? Chilling Encounter. The Hellstone Construct. We can go over and have a look at this one. Maybe give that one another look. We need to pick up a reroll though for that one. So let's go over and get ourselves... no problem. Let's just get through and pick up some re-roll thingies that are over here. Why not spend the resources instead of gold? That's because I don't have much in terms of war resources at the moment. So I'm happy to spend gold on this one. War resources, I've only got a few hundred. How much does this cost? 250. That will wipe me out on those. So I'm going to use gold on this one. Certainly not going to do Marks of Honor. I'll do that one. I'll do another one. There we go. Let's get another one up. Pick that one up. There we go. Have I done island expeditions? No, I haven't. I haven't done many at all, in fact. What do I get from island expeditions? Is it mainly Azeroth gear and the chance of some greens and things like that? I can't remember. Rep for 7th Legion, pets and toys. Artifact power, pets, mounts. Okay, that would be why I haven't done them. Because at the moment, the only rep I'm really currently interested in is Champions of Azeroth. Getting that up at the moment. And XP, obviously, yeah. So, let's get ourselves a flight over to Drustvar. How close can we get? I think we need to get this one and then work our way round. We'll do that. And I still haven't finished the Drustvar campaign, actually. It's another thing to do. So much to do. So little time. And I haven't gone over to Erfen yet. We need to do some levelling on Erfen. Javalos, thank you very much. When is my holiday? You forgot his drums. Oh yes, good point actually. I need to make longer streams. I know. It's a careful balance between time, between family, work, and streaming, and making videos for YouTube. You've done over 300 expeditions and not got a single mount. Ouch. That doesn't sound good. Can you sell the mounts, or are they just mounts for yourself? No, okay. Oh, Oreo's yawning. You alright, Oreo? You're a good old stretch. You can't see him much, but he's looking very cute. So we're doing this mainly for... well, we get some war resources, that's a good start. Because that's the same as it would cost us for a roll. So we'll carry on with that as it is. And then... oh, I haven't checked for any recipes of things that I might need. Let's just have a quick look if there's anything rank 3 wise. Can't see anything obvious. No, I think I've got most of those anyway. Swamp Fish and Chips work order is up. I wonder if that's involved. That helps with the Swamp Fish and Chip sales. Dark Prior, how are you? Thanks so much for catching me live. Glad to have you here. And Scoreshane, good evening to you too. Doing very well, thank you very much. Looking forward to the weekend. Now, I remember this one. I have to go up and round somewhere. I can't just cut through the mountain. Hold on. Come on, Pierre. Let's go through the cold. You can keep me warm whilst we run round to this side. We have to avoid all of these things and go around, I believe. Just avoid these. There's a treasure chest there somewhere. I wonder if that's worth picking up. There it is. Got some more war resources. And we sold a quick navigation. Oh, I can move this back up actually. There we go. Might as well get myself out of this one. Smite, Schism, and there we go. Importing my leatherworking base pin, wondering if I sell shimmer scale or coarse blues, they're above a certain price. I haven't done those. I was waiting until I got a decent amount of gold up, so I didn't try selling on any more as it was. So I haven't had much luck with those really. I haven't tried that market out. Lucy's dog is not allowed to eat until tomorrow because she's got runs and her gut needs a break. She's licking her empty bowl and is whining. Oh no. Right in the feels with the poor doggo. I hope she's feeling better soon, Rasheen. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that really. Where am I headed? Oh, I can go around this section, I remember now. Go around here. Oh, this would be a good test for Mr. Potato and lag on a raid. I wonder how we're going to cope. I'll go and join in a moment once I've got myself up here. Let's go on up here. Right, okay, chilling encounter. So let's find a group. Where's a good one? This one seems to be in quite good position. Let's join in here. Currently forming. Oh, we have to move the chat window back down again. There we go. Oh, looks like everyone's leaving this one. Let's try another one. Let's try again. Let's try a new one. This one. Sign up. Is this one leaving or starting? Difficult to tell. Looks like it's leaving. Okay, let's try another one then. Let's try a smaller one. That one. Oh no, not start one. Sign up. Oh, that one's got one. Let's join in. Right, okay. This time I'll stick with it, see what happens. There we go. Okay, we're in a position now. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, everyone's forming up for this one. Okay. This time you have 5 cats, one is due to go to the vets. For any up that can't eat for 12 hours out. Yeah. That's not good. Okay, looks like we've already started, so let's jump in. Mr. Potato seems to be holding up quite well so far. Let's move ourselves a little bit further out though so we can see everything going on. Everyone seems okay at the moment. Schism, penance, get all the dots going. There we go. Priest AFK. Hey Totems, how are you? Potato 2 in a full group and 10 out of 10 settings, exactly. And we're doing okay so far. No obvious problems. Way better than it was before. That's definitely an improvement. Oh, I got frozen. So the 1060 graphics card is holding up nicely. I just got completely blasted by that. Let's get some shields going, and then let's get some smite going. There we go, get one on myself as well. There we go, okay. Wanted to try 2 accounts last night for a bit of fishing. Another 5 minutes, your potato got cooked and shut down. It was super hot on the side. Oh, okay, Scorching. Ouch. Yes, right one too. We've got a complete upgrade for Mr. Potato. Sadly, Mr. Potato 1.0 died last weekend, or just before last weekend. So we went full on and reinvested with Jack the Dipper. Very kindly sent me a motherboard and CPU ages ago. So I was able to put that to good use and add on to that power supply, case, some RAM, and transfer over the hard drives from Mr. Potato 1.0. And I bought a graphics card, a 1060, and so now we've got a very nice Mr. Potato 2.0. I've not been paying attention to this fight at all. Just randomly clicking things. So very happy indeed. It's all working very nicely. Yeah, down to 10%. Best try. You got new PC. So excited to see what was missing. I know the feeling. I know exactly. It's really nice. I can just see so far, and the fact that a raid like this, the fact that I'm streaming this, I've got the settings on 10, and everything is really cool. So 60 gold. Let's try a bonus. What do we get? Frost Breath Legs 355 versus my 370. Okay, that's fair enough. Worth a try. Leave the party. Let's move back on out. There we go. Okay, well that was good. We at least got a Veiled Crystal out of that. 355. Disenchant that one. After having a fossilized potato, yeah, definitely. I know the feeling. Your friend will kill you for what you just sold. Oh right, what was it, Rasheen? Then you got scared and felt resourceful, so you put your settings of 3 to 5 depending on where you am. Never run on Ultra anymore. Really? Yeah, Scorching, you've got it. I think the grandest of potatoes at the moment, haven't you? Leatherworking pants from Legion for 22k. Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's amazing. I sold, what was it, a Legion enchant for 26,000 or 28,000. Couldn't believe it. It was very crazy. Right, let's Hearthstone back, I think, for Samadan. We can swap over to Erfen, do a little bit of levelling on his side. And I can't pronounce your name, but thank you very much for the follow. Adele Inspiron. Oh, excellent. Scorching. I remember we've got one upstairs, one of my in-laws' old ones. Yours would have been 12 this year. Wow. I mean, that's pretty good going. So, anything else we need to do on Samadan? Just thinking through. I'm not sure there is at this stage. We've got everything listed on. I don't think it's worth doing a cancel scan. We've already got some sales coming through. So we did our shopping and everything else. So we'll leave that for the moment. Earthen drums, definitely. That's on the list. So let's swap over. A little bit of time left to swap over to Erfen. Wow, can't believe it's that late already. Oh, there's a new brawl. Yes, thank you, Levitt. I don't think I've got time for it tonight. I'll make sure I do it on Sunday, though. Because that's another 5 marks of honour, which will be very much useful for Erfen. We definitely need to do that. Sinister Gear is still in the 20k range. Selling slow but can't pass up those profits. No, I wouldn't at that price. Okay, Amok. Hope you're feeling better soon. But thanks ever so much for stopping by. Get some good rest. And I'll see you soon. Right, so over to Erfen. So let's have a look at bags wise. How much have we got in the way of drums? I believe I've got a fair few on. Let me just check. I may not need to restock on drums. How many have you got on? Got a few. They're quite expensive to post, so let's just take off these ones that are about to expire. And what we'll do is we'll run a cancel scan on the ones we do have. See if we've been undercut. So yeah, undercut on those. Sinister Gear. And Drums of Fury we've been undercut on. I recognise that name. Sorry, we're going to just do a repost.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Sorry, Catherine. We are going to... Oh, we've got the Tidespray linen to do as well. Ah, this reminds me actually. Yeah, we can go back to do this. Before I pick these up... Hold on, let's make sure I've got no more Tidespray on me. And the Expulsum needs to go. So we need to get rid of that.
Have anything ancient
To run a post scan.
needs to be at least 2 Get
those on. One's gone below min price there. Post that lot up. Then we'll go to our bank, clear that lot out. Oh, I haven't set up the macro. Okay, so regular bank for the expulsum. And then, right, the Sinister Gear needs to go on, so let's go find a manual upload of that one. Just have a check of that. So going this way and shopping. Where's my bags? Where's that Sinister Gear? Where are we at there? Okay, so someone's put one on for 2,000. 181 crafting cost, so 2,000 is relatively small. Now, temptation here is to buy that for 2,000 and then repost everything else on. They are of the harmonious. What's everything else? Fire Flash, Quick Blade, Quick Blade. Which ones have I got? Are they harmonious? Yes, they are harmonious. That's versatility and mastery. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to buy those and see if I can post them on for hire. I'm going to post mine on now as well. So let's go over to the mailbox, collect them both up, as well as all my greens that I need to scrap. There should be 85 of those, so let's open up everything. Collect up all my Tidespray braces. Going through, there's loads of this here. Okay. And then post on, or not shopping. Oops, that's the mail. Click the right things. Auctioning. Run a post scan. So Sinister Gear now, normal price of 7,000. That's a much nicer price. Let's see if that works. And then we'll go over to the scrapper, which I'm hoping is going to be 85 items. Yes, it is exactly 85 items. So this is going to be in my bracer numbers, the second one. So we're going to ignore this one here. I might get rid of that group entirely. Let's delete that row. And we're just going to go for this second one instead. So let's queue up all of this and scrap this lot. There we go. Yeah, the Sinister Gear we posted on the auction house, so I'm not going to scrap that, thankfully. Yes, we posted it because I bought that one that was cheap, so we're all right. Has anything mapped? 100%. It's mailboxes in-game. Can't find your way out of the cave you entered 1 minute ago, but surely know exactly where to find the next mailbox, regardless of your position in the world. Well, I thankfully have the all the mailboxes on the map here, which really works for me. Now, I did remove all the other things, didn't I? Yes, I did. So Tidespray and nylon thread we can check up on as we go through this. Expulsum we're already at 3 of. We can add this one in. As you can access the auction house everywhere. I should really do some more exploring. Let's find some really nice out of the way mailboxes. The only thing you really do need though is a bank and a guild bank. I know you've got the mobile banking, but that's not quite the same. You could almost do with like the Hogrus mount being an extra sort of bank or something like that, because it's a piggy bank. That would be quite nice. Then you could swap between the two. Oh, that reminds me actually, the giveaway for that on YouTube, if you haven't been over and left a comment, you've literally got 8 minutes left. Let me just pop that in. And then that is going to close. Giveaway. So you need to put a comment on Is that working? Oh no, it's Hogrus. Hogrus. There we go. So my YouTube video where I'm doing the January highlights, you leave a comment in there for a chance to win the Hogrus mount. It's literally going to finish in 8 minutes, and then I'll do a draw tomorrow and notify the winner. I'll do that all on YouTube though. Your guild till Wathleking had a running gag searching for Rishi. Just go to look for the mailbox in Shattrath or Dalaran, depending on the expansion. That's excellent. I've never really got on with Shattrath much. Even though I played through Burning Crusade, I find it either hopelessly empty or I get hopelessly lost. I kind of just wasn't as familiar with it. Whereas with Dalaran, I guess because of Legion, it's a lot more familiar. It's got the same kind of area, really. Ario's having a roll around. Right, last few scraps and we'll get through this lot. You'd have to use naked elevator platform jumping when you were bored. We'll check out the other faction's plateau. Was that on a PvP realm? Okay, so let's look at our numbers here. We have 15 Expulsum. Let's go to our numbers sheets here. So what's first? Is it cloth? Yes, it is cloth. Cloth is 124. And nylon thread 135. And Expulsum, grand total of 15. So let's just adjust our averages there. Instead of B30, we'll go up to B31. And then we'll copy that one into those ones. There we go. Now our averages are up. So what's our weighted values now? 75, 5 and 60. Okay, excellent. I'll just move that off to the side. Oh, the squires and oh yes, you had to choose one, didn't you? I remember now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. And there's the bots coming in with the YouTube link. Literally 5 minutes left on that one. Let's mail over our stuff to Samadan. So go to our groups and send the nylon thread over, and then the Expulsum can go in the bank. What do we need to do on restocking actually? Let's have a look at this. Let's just look at my auctions first so that TSM can get a good look at everything that I posted on. Have a look at my auctions. There we go. Drums of Fury are on. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 100 drums on. That should be fine for the moment. Let's see what TSM actually tells me though. So leatherworking, restock. Okay, so we've got all the coarse leather and the shimmer scale, one of each. And then drums of the mountain. We don't really want to do that many drums of the mountain. So I need to adjust these groups. I'm not going to do all of those. I don't want to do all this coarse leather and shimmer scale. I know it does occasionally sell, but I want to focus on other things for the moment. So coarse leather, group operations. Let's just take off the crafting. The same with the shimmer scale. And then the sinister gear, we want 3 of each at the moment. So leather and the males at 1 of each at the moment. Okay, and the drums of the mountain, I don't want that many. I'm just going to do a few of them. I've got crafting 100 for the drums of Fury. So what I'll do is I'll split these into 2 groups. Mountain. Oops, can't spell. Because we did sell some of those. And then we'll make a new group for Fury. And so Fury can have the crafting 100. And Drums of Fury can go in there. Then Mountain can go in there, and we'll override that. Instead of crafting 100, we'll have a crafting 5 or 10 or something like that. So let's go to our groups, our operations, our crafting. Instead of 3 of each, we'll copy that one, and we'll call this one 10 of each. So we can have some of those sales as well. Change that to 10. And then go over to our groups and Drums Mountain and override that with a crafting 10 of each. There we go. You got one on of each. Sells very often, strangely enough. Remember, the turn-ins start again tomorrow for the Alliance. No way of telling what will sell. That's a good point, Mushy. You do make a lot of good points. Are you thinking for the coarse leather and the shimmer scale? I mean, now that I do have 15,000 gold, I was reluctant to start off with because I didn't have the gold to soak up any. You always have a stock of for green gems. Okay. Good evening, John. How are you? Okay, let's try it again now that we've got some money. It's worth a punt, as it is. So, operation for auctioning, we'll use the average crafting singles max. And shimmer scale, crafting single max, and 1 of each. There we go. What am I farming for tonight? We are literally just working through our leatherworking at the moment, just making sure we've got everything crafted up and ready to go. So we're just looking at adjusting this group a little bit further. We're expanding on it a little bit. I was considering not making this coarse leather, but on reflection we're going to give it another go now that I've got some gold to invest into it. So looking at our group here, we'll clear this again. Let's just do a reload just in case. There we go. Flips and mats, sorry, Nix. Yeah, so let's have a look at what we've got here for the moment. Let's go over to our leatherworking again. Go to our groups. Select all groups. Restock. Okay, so now we've got 1 each of the coarse leather, 1 each of the shimmer scale. Now, still saying 100 drums of the mountain. Why is that? That shouldn't be crafting 100. Let's just double check that. Group. Mountain. That's supposed to be 10 of each for drums of the mountain. Oh no, they're in the wrong group. Oh yeah. Fury's in, Mountain's in. Beast hides there. Okay. Don't overdo it. Don't buy cheap. At least half of what's expensive. You should not craft them all. For the coarse leather and the shimmer scale, mountain drums, yeah, I'm only going to do 10 of the mountain drums. Oh, don't craft them, buy them, because it might be a turn-in. Is that what you're saying? Let me have a look.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Drums of the mountain. Craft them tomorrow if it's a turn-in. Right, okay. Can't imagine it's a profit. Well, currently it's a 27 gold profit. So yeah, it's actually not too bad. Stonehide leather is currently at 10 gold for 10 stonehide leather. The region average is actually 80 gold, interestingly. So my stonehide leather, where's that coming from? Would be my second one. Don't I craft any Legion items? Not yet, no. I haven't had a look in it. Stonehide leathers from Legion, yeah, okay. In which case, I'm going to make the drums. I'm going to make 10 of them and see how they go. Yes, that's right, because if it's a Legion one, it won't be a turn-in, will it? There we go. Drums of the Maelstrom. Ah, okay, right, I'm with you now. Drums of the Maelstrom, I haven't done. Yes, okay, let's have a look at Maelstrom. So, Drums of the Mountain. That was my fault. Maelstrom. Drums of the Maelstrom. Ah, now they are a different matter. They are 200 gold, or 222. And the crafting costs, yeah, there we go, 350 gold. Okay. Now I see what you mean. So, what would we say here? Looking at this, I could possibly buy the 6 and sell at 250. Would be an option if it is a turn-in. Or I can just leave it for the moment and concentrate on the stuff that I do need to recraft on. Like, let's do the ones we've got at the moment. So let's just have a look at that. Let's just clear the queue and redo it. Restock selected group. Okay, so Sinister Combatants, we need Hardened Tempest Hide. How much do we need? Let's get 10 of those going for now. Let's get the 19 going. There we go. Just craft 1 of each. Yeah, will do. Oh, thank you for the uptime, Mushy. Nearly forgot that. D-Stick, thank you very much for the follow. And list the diving helmets and suits. Yeah, I've got those on. Yeah, no, I haven't got them on because they're minimum price. I need to set a manual price for those, I think. Like you said, with the fluctuations, if you're going to have a turn-in and you don't know whether it's going to be one of the diving suits, you want to set it up for a fixed price, perhaps. Let's have a look. It's the other thing. Is it the... Yeah, I know the one you mean. It's in my list. Before it's turn-in time. The course... Terms of the Maelstrom, similar conversions. Where is it? Coarse leather barding. That's it, isn't it? Coarse leather barding is a turn-in as well sometimes. Now, how many is it? Ah, Friday Ram. Friday Ram. Michael Ram. Good Friday to you too. Hope you're doing well. We are just finishing off at the moment. We're just going to make a few things here at the moment. We need 1 more Hardened Tempest Hide. So we need to go and sort that one out. There we go. Amber tanning oil we'll need to buy. That's what I need to do. There's my gathering. Here we go. I think I'm getting... It's getting late and I'm getting my brain all confuddled. Okay, so vendor that and craft that. So let's bring up that and buy... Where's my task list? Amber tanning oil. Excuse me. I just need 1, I think. And then Hardened Tempest Hide, I need 1 more. So let's go to standard. Make 1. Create that. And then what I'm going to do is... No, not that. Craft that. Things are slowing down for me here. Okay, so let's get these lot done. 1 each. Let's see if they sell. You never know. I need to do a reload. It's a shame with the US time zones. I wish I could be on later, but I've got a busy weekend ahead, so I can't be on too late. We'll just run through this lot first, make a whole load of one of each, see if it sells. There we go. Do I recommend Pierre? Quite expensive in your server. I would definitely. Compare it to something like Little Ragnaros, which is the store-bought pet, which costs effectively the same as a token. So think of that price. If Pierre is less than the price of a token, then I would say Pierre is worth it. You tried to sell the same set for 650 gold but no sale. Okay. Let me guess, I'm from England. Yes, you guessed correctly. I am. From the south of England, to be precise. I'm just going to make a whole load of shimmer scale and various things here. I haven't made any blues out of this lot, so either I'm unlucky. You're in Dublin, excellent. A lovely fair city. Visited it once. We're our neighbours, practically. Oh, there we go, and we skilled up as well on those last two. Okay, so did all of those come through as regular ones? They did. Okay, so what is my crafting going to be? Let's just double check this group, not crafting, auctioning. Sinister gear, coarse leather, grouped items are there, arm guards and that, group operations. We're going to sell one each of those. The blues we're going to mail. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's go through this. Weezios, how are you? Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and posting on our final leatherworking auctions. So we're going to go select all groups, run a post scan, see what happens. You're from a small city and never saw that before. Managed to buy an apartment. Excellent. Nice. Dublin can be very expensive though. You lived in Dublin for 4 years. Wow, okay. Hold on. No, you heard it, you can't, you know it. Fair enough. Excuse me. You're over $1 million profit for the week, even after buying 2 tokens. I'm not doing this without my videos. Learned so much. Oh, very kind of you to say so. Thank you very much. Better in real life gold making than in WoW. Well, if you are, then you can simply buy your WoW tokens. That's the easiest way to get gold. Okay, so let me just check through the prices of these. They all seem reasonable in terms of profits, if I happen to sell any of those. So I'm just going to post all of those on. There we go. Just got yourself a little Pierre. Excellent. You can't do real life gold making, so you do it in WoW. Yeah, I'm the same way around, Rishi. Okay, so that's done. The other thing we need to check is, have I got any diving helmets on me? Diving suits here. I've got 18. So what I want to do is just do a quick shopping search. Let's move this over. I'll put this on manually for tonight. Because they're currently, look at that, someone's got them on for 4 gold. That's really cheap. It would be silly for me to not buy those really at that price. You're a newbie, you don't know how to make 500k a week. Still, 500k a week is very nice. Small target of 10 a day. 10 a day is very reasonable. So I'm going to buy these up for 4 gold. That seems a reasonable price. And then what I'm going to do is on turn-in day, which we're going to assume it is, considering the crafting cost is 186, so these are too cheap. So I'm going to go for this 400 gold. This seems like a good amount to post under. So maximum amount is, no, we'll do one, we'll do singles of these, and people can get as many as they need, like that. That's only 18 silver to post. And let's do it for 48 hours. There we go. You've got all the things ahead of you. You're lucky. Yeah, definitely. And then we'll have a look at what else we had. What have I got here? The coarse leather barding. We'll also look at this, because that could be a turn-in. And coarse leather barding is 120 gold crafting cost. So we'll come in here under this one. And we'll post here. Stacks of 5. I don't know what stacks to do this in. I'm going to try 1. It's not ideal. That's quite expensive to post for 25 of 1. But let's give it a go, see what happens. Post all tutorials on the YouTube channel. Yes, thank you very much for the shout out. Yes, if you want to check my YouTube channel, this is YouTube. There we go. And I also have a series of learning videos for TSM, which is that lot. There you go. Hello Oreos, how are you? You're all fluffed today. Okay, right. I think I should finish up there as it's getting late. And I'm going to run out of time because there's always something to do. And we're already over. No problem, Warrior. I hope you find it useful. And if you want to pop by the Discord or pop by the stream another time, we are always happy to answer questions here. So I think I'll finish up there. Let's have a look, see if anyone's on for a host. Everyone's playing Apex Legends. So I'm not sure that's going to be one for me. So we'll leave it there, I think. Oops, put that the wrong one. Okay, so my next stream is on Sunday. Send Oreo to distract Lucy. She's now gone over to keep coming over, putting her head on your legs, looking at you. Oh, I can picture that exactly, Rasheen, looking up with those puppy eyes. Did you forget my food? Yes, please. I can imagine that. You'll get through it. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. So yes, my next stream is on... Oh, there we go. Drums of Fury have just sold. Sorry, Catherine, I undercut you. Or Arthur's. So yes, where was I? Yes, my next stream's on Sunday. And so I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And I will see you then. Happy gold making. Have a great rest of your evening. A great weekend. And I'll see you then. Good night and farewell.